Real West Side, baby, for sure. Yeah, that's me. And I'm back at y'all with another one and another one as usual, man. I know it's been a minute, man, but I'm back, man. I'm back now, man. We had to put this shit into the right perspective, man. You know what I'm saying? We had to get it under control, man. I'm here to see what's going. You know what I'm saying? But welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We back at it again. Been a good little second. Native Pride, what's up? One of my loyal bangers, man. Salute, man. My loyal banger, man. I know it sounds like I've been missing for a second, man. I'm back, man. I'm back. We back. You know what I'm saying? Had to handle a bit and get the thing in order. You know what I'm saying? I had to get the thing in order, man. I woke up with it on my mind in morning bangers. You know what I'm saying? Woke up with it. Miss Sassy, welcome in. Bangers, bangers, man. I'm sorry, man. I miss y'all. I apologize. But I've been working. You know what I'm saying? I've been working. I apologize. But I'm back now. And I'm happy to see that y'all still here rocking with me. Y'all understand what's going on with it. You know what I'm saying? And y'all finna be seeing a lot more Big B from the block. You know what I'm saying? Y'all finna be seeing a lot more. Cause boy, whew, when I say when it's your time, it's your time. You know what I'm saying? You can't say your life no harder than the next person because you don't know what they going through or how they feel or how they cope with whatever they dealing with. The same way I can't say my life no harder than nobody else's. But boy, listen, after everything that I done been through and I'm seeing like how life can start coming together for you, man, like it gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? It gonna get better regardless of how anybody wanna see it. But I woke up with this damn law on my mind in the morning, y'all. So y'all got to excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to excuse me. I woke up with this Senate Bill 440 shit on my mind. Cause I've been trying to understand if y'all can rock with me for a second. I've been trying to understand like how you can take that law and lock the most vulnerable people of your population up with the law for life and for just like from now on. I'm trying to, what was the mindset of John DeDrulio, whatever his name, that came to say, damn, we need to lock these children up because these children gonna be the problem. And then when you think about it, the law been so disproportionately used amongst our community, among the black community. I ain't see too many white boys locked up in prison with me. I ain't see too, especially not in juvenile. I may have know one or two. I ain't know too many white boys that were locked up in Georgia juvenile with me facing a life sentence or facing 20 or 40 years. You know, I never seen none of that. So the law so disproportionately used amongst our people that it hurt our people. And ain't nobody paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. I'm 26. I did 26 years in prison. Now, I would never have those same rights. I would never have the same development. I would never have the same circumstances or the same emotions and feelings towards life as everybody else did, all because of something that the state decided was right for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, at what point, and then they decide to release me back into the public, knowing damn well Georgia Department of Correction, knowing damn well they don't have anything in that system that's deemed towards any type of rehabilitation. You know what I'm saying? Any type of rehabilitation, Georgia ain't got none of that going on. They barely can save a nigga life. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about rehabilitating a nigga, they ain't got that. But they got a plenty of shit to help you rehabilitate yourself. And when you rehabilitate yourself, you just gonna be right back in that motherfucker, repeating the cycle. You know what I'm saying, with your rehabilitation. But man, that shit just baffles me that these folk came up with this law and basically fucked the nigga life off. If you want to keep it real, they basically just fucked the nigga life off. How the hell you gonna take a child where you got scientific fact, scientific proof, you done prove this shit. that a child is not responsible for certain actions because they have irrational decision making. They risk takers. Their mind hasn't matured and developed enough for them to make these rational decisions in any type of circumstances. You got this proof, but yet and still here it is. You got me facing and fighting this same damn incarceration 29, 30 years now, 30 years later. And I'm still goddamn facing trying to see how the hell I can integrate within society. I wouldn't know none of this shit if y'all didn't teach me. If you take a child and you put a child in a room and you raise that child ain't gonna know nothing but what you taught that child in that room. So when that child come out that room and they do anything but what it know in that room, and this world don't like it, you can't blame that child. You got to blame the people that delivered the information to the goddamn child. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to say some of this shit don't need to be talked about, but everything that we know is taught to us. I wouldn't know how to sell dope if nobody didn't taught me how to sell, didn't teach me how to sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? If my parents would have been parenting as opposed to just, I don't know what you would call that was going on with my upbringing, but if you would have parents that were actually parenting, man, my life would be so much different because I wouldn't have been exposed to the shit that I was exposed to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not able to make no choices, no decisions at those ages. You know what I'm saying? I can't go in nobody goddamn unemployment office and say, man, my mama smoked dope, I'm poor, man. Let me get a job so I can take care of myself. I can't do that shit. But yet and still, you gonna hold me responsible for the shit that my environment is teaching me, man. I'm not understanding it, and I'm not seeing how nobody else ain't understanding it. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro, that shit just crazy. And it won't just it ain't just happen to me. It'll happen to your children, your nieces, nephew, everybody, but ain't nobody paying attention to how much of my life that law done fucked off. You know what I'm saying? That law done fucked up so much in my life, man. And then I got a computer right here. Why? I'm finna see this shit. I'm finna see right now. Cause I wanna know what that crime rate was and goddamn what the crime rate was in 1995. I'm 90. I'm gonna go from 90 to 95. 'Cause I got locked up in 97. I'm gonna see if it's the same thing. What was the crime? See, everybody else know how to type. I'm here pecking the keyboard. This some shit I supposed to been learned a long time ago when the world was changing. Instead, they had me and that motherfucker being wow. This some shit a nigga been supposed to know. Let me see what it say. It say Georgia Senate Bill 440 mandates that juveniles ages 13 to 16 charged specific serious felonies, often referred to as the seven deadly sins, are automatically transferred from juvenile court to superior court. These youth are treated as adults for prosecution, trial, and sentencing, facing potential long-term prison sentences, though they may be housed in juvenile detention facilities until age 17. That wasn't right. I didn't go through none of that. I went straight through the motherfucking system. But they say what caught me and say, we automatically, these youth are treated as adults for prosecution, automatically transferred from juvenile court to superior court. Nobody had no decision in there. It's automatic. You get locked up for armed robbery, kidnapping, murder, whether you ain't even got to be conscious or what they call it. They gave me one. They supposedly gave me one. I don't remember taking one. What they call that test? Composite. I supposed to had a competent test, a comprehension test, some type of test that supposed to went with a competency test that supposed to went with before they moved forward with the prosecution. Man, I never sat in front of no damn competency hearing, no test, no nothing. The judge say she observed me from the bench. The judge say she observed me from the bench and seen that I was competent to stand trial. Now, it's automatic that the case be transferred, you know what I'm saying, to Superior Court. That shit automatic. The judge ain't got no say so in whether I get transferred to Superior Court or not. But what make the judge a doctor to get the decision to say he competent enough to stand trial because she observed me from the bench? Bitch, I don't even know the three branches of government. How the fuck I'm competent enough to stand trial? I couldn't even tell you how to spell fucking trial or strategic or none of that shit going on. She didn't have no say in me, in my case, not being transferred to Superior Court, but she got all the say in to say that I'm competent enough to stand trial. The law don't make sense and ain't nobody paying attention to that shit. Ain't nobody paying attention to it. And this shit constantly fucking people. It's not just me that gonna get out. It's some more people that been locked up like I was locked up that's gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? What about those that don't may not have the support system around them that I got that may not make it? Because if I didn't have my support system, bro, I'd probably be done reoffended. If I ain't have my support system, I'd probably be done blow my brains out because this shit will drive you crazy because your life just been snatched away from you. You know what I'm saying? Your whole innocence, your youth, everything gone. And you ain't never had no say in it. From the beginning, you didn't have no say in it. Ain't nobody talking about this shit, man. This shit fucking us up for life. This what mass incarceration meant. When they came with the mass incarceration, they incarcerated all of us. That means children and all. They meant everybody. Everybody, bro. Now all the kids, them little black kids, me included, that wasn't able to vote back then, who probably would have been some in life had they overcame incarceration or whatever. But now they can't cast the vote, so they politically locked out of mainstream society. You just got rid of all this little community right here that's gonna try to get up and say they're gonna be the next month or cast a vote or do anything. You just killed all that. Generations of it. You know what I'm saying? With one law. And what just stuck out to me again on this, guess who the fuck authored the whole crime bill that made me just baffle me and everybody was running down there. Vote for him, vote for him. Oh, dust sad Joe Biden. Oh, dust sad Joe Biden. Joe Biden authored the crime bill, which the Senate Bill 440 is associated with. But oh, rest sad Joe Biden. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton, they came up with this shit to fuck us up and everybody say Bill Clinton was the first black president. Man, if he was Uncle Tom, bitch. Tell you the truth. Shit crazy, man. Ain't nobody paying attention to it. So that's why I nigga need therapy. That's why I nigga be needing counseling, bro. Cause if if people think a nigga gonna come out of prison from doing all that type of time as a child and be able to make it out here without a mean support system or the Georgia prison system put some things in place to try to help a nigga, bro, nigga ass in trouble. I'm gonna keep it real. Nigga ass in trouble. Nigga ass in trouble, bro. You need that support system, man. So I'm telling all my brothers and sisters that's in that motherfucker, bro. If y'all niggas not doing nothing, man, start educating yourself. Start putting yourself in a different mindset, bro. Cause that shit will drive you crazy once you get out of here. It's okay to be on mental health. It's okay to be on mental health. Don't let no nigga tell you soft or you weak minded because you signed up on mental health. It's okay to be on mental health, bro. You might as well say I'm on mental health out here because I go to therapy. That's all that shit is. You know what I'm saying? That's all that shit is. Niggas will tell you in prison all day long, oh, nigga, you weak as a motherfucker. Nigga, you signed up to mental health, nigga. You going in there to get you some drugs to help you do this time. Bitch, you need some drugs. Cause you crazy as hell to sit here and think you finna do all this goddamn time unscathed like shit ain't wrong with you, nigga. You crazy. Nigga, go get, it's okay to be on mental health, bro, cause that shit'll help you when you get out here. That shit'll help you cope. That shit'll help you cope, cause when you go to feeling like you don't belong, goddamn motherfucker, and I do that a lot. You know what I'm saying? When you go to feeling like all your friends locked up because you done been incarcerated so long, you so used to a certain lifestyle, bro. That shit'll help you cope with out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to be on mental health. I wish I would have signed up while I was in that motherfucker. Maybe I wouldn't have some of the issues that I fucking have now. You know what I'm saying? Like this damn law though, bro. I'm trying to find a way to get my rights back. You know what I'm saying? I want the right to bear arms. I never had a right to bear arms. Everybody born with the right to bear arms until they are of age to exercise it. You know what I'm saying? When you of age to exercise is right to bear arms. You cut mine off. You ain't even give me a right to bear arms. I can't even protect my family for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? If somebody was to run in my house, you know what I'm saying, outside of a kitchen knife, you know what I'm saying? If somebody was to run in my house, I can't even have no firearm to shoot them out of my house or do anything. So I can't even protect myself out here in a world where everybody got a gun but me. You feel me? And you done took my right to bear arms before I even was of age to exercise my right to bear arms. And I still can't use it because I'm of age now. You charged me with a felony at the age of 13 and took my right to bear arms, my right to vote. You feel me? You took that. And I can't get it no more. I can't get it. I can't punch no bullets. Bud Morgan, you know what I'm saying? You can't punch no bullet. You punch the bullet, you be the last one you punch. You know? But we gonna keep it real, man. Nigga can't even protect their family, so a nigga done lost a lot, though. I'm happy that I'm out here. I'm gonna fight this fight from out here. Don't think I'm gonna fight that fight from the other side. I'm gonna fight this fight from out here, though. But I'm on a quest to get these right back, man, because, hey, listen, man, I can't keep accepting it. It's a long, grueling process, but my uncle got his felonies expunged, all rights restored, and he's now at the head of a software for a major, major company. Okay, it's possible, but you have to show constant growth. Now, I salute to your uncle, brother, and I hope he continue to make it. Now, let me tell you, see if I can say this. Why am I having to show some type of growth? For one, there's no physical evidence that convicted me of no murder to begin with. Everything been circumstantial. And I've been maintaining my innocence all this long. Even though as I'm talking to you right now, I still maintain my innocence. Now, why am I having to prove something to you from the age of 13 to the age of 41 that I am continually to show growth? What the fuck am I showing you growth for? I went to prison, innocent. What am I having to prove to you? And then if I wasn't innocent, I went to prison, learned, knowing the things that you allowed me to know, nothing that I'm responsible for. Why I'm having to prove something? I just did 26 years in prison. That wasn't enough? You still telling me I got to prove something else to you? If you felt like that, why the hell you let me out of prison? If I'm constantly going to have to prove to you that I deserve it, I deserve it, I deserve it. It just became a minstrel show now. Now, Mouser, let me out. Mouser, let me out. When I should have been in there to begin with. Ain't no child got no business going to no prison. I don't give a fuck what he did. No child. Because anything that a child is responsible for, you got to hold that parent and that environment accountable for. But a child that got bad behavior, that shit can be rectified. You can correct that. That don't mean perpetual incarceration. That don't mean sending to prison with no grown men. That don't mean none of that. I'm still suffering from that right now. Why am I still having to prove that I deserve to be out here? Why I still have to prove that, you know what I'm saying, I'm a great person. Why I got to prove that shit to get this shit off me? I did 26 years. That should have been enough. Take that shit off me. But I guess I see it different, man. But this Senate Bill 440 law got to go, boy. That the worst law ever to touch the books since fucking man, since the fucking creation of this fucking country, man. That's the worst law ever. And we salute all these motherfuckers that helped put it together. Hillary Clinton, Bill Clinton signing them motherfucker. Joe Biden. Oh, just said Joe Biden. Joe Biden responsible for the crime bill. Joe Biden, breast sad. Everybody that did, all these folk that did some, that's supposed to been doing something for our community, been hurting the hell out of our community, bro. That shit crazy. But it's okay. We're gonna keep moving forward though. But I'm happy though. I just had to get that vent on my chest, man, cause I woke up, that shit been bothering me that morning, man, kind of like for a couple of days actually. I don't get it. And these are consequences. Again. Okay, Nick Will done. These are consequences. I give you that. What are the consequences for a child, bro? You got a child, and your child is of an environment, and then your child start acting out the things that he learned in that environment. Why is the child having to suffer the consequences as opposed? Because the child ain't even a mind yet. You got law, you got scientific fact to prove that a child is just reenacting everything he's seeing in his community, in his environment. That's a fact, scientific fact. You take that and say that a child is still supposed to suffer some consequences. Shouldn't the parents or shouldn't the people of the environment be suffering the consequences because the child only know what you teach him? That's about right, right? I ain't got no business suffering no consequences. None. You know what I'm saying? Out of 26 years, from 13 to 41, you supposed to be like, oh, that man, we done raised that motherfucker. Whatever he do, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? It should have been that. Ain't no long face. You see the big ass smile. There's never no long face. I'm just trying to figure out like how don't nobody else see this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's more of a surprise face than a long face. You feel me? And more of that. But either way it go, I'm gonna get them back though. I know I'm gonna get them back because I'm too, you know what I'm saying? I'm too determined, man. Like, and then once I set in on some, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna stop till I see it through. And that's just how I am. And I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? You are just making excuses for your own action, brother. And that's not going to help you. And it's people like you, my brother, that say, okay, hey, Nick, what's my action? What was my action, Nick? What was my action? Please answer that for me, Nick. I want to see how smart you were. Please answer. What was my actions? See, that go a long way. Hey, Candy to love. Candy to love, you that go. I'm gonna get back to you. I'm gonna get back to you, Nick. But hold up, hey, Candy to love. I got that thought on my mind. You're absolutely right. A child is gonna do what they do on their own. But let me show you how I do come back to the parent because if you're a parent and you do everything that you're supposed to do by your child, everything you're supposed to do by your child, protecting your child, the information that your child being exposed to and everything, you do that. Now, another child whose parents is not being as hands-on in a child's life as in that child life as you are. Your child go to school with that child. that child influenced your child with the information that his parents is allowing him to be indoctrinated with, and now he done influence your child with it. It may not come back to you and specifically, it may not come back to you in particular, but it go back to parenting in its totality. Like if I take care of my household and make sure my child ain't exposed to certain things, and you take care of your household and make sure your child ain't exposed to certain things, then our society gonna be better. That's fair to say, right? Because you may not expose your child to some shit, and I may neglect those duties and expose my child to some shit, but my child come in contact with your child, and now your child know what my child know because I neglected that. So it come back to parenting, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't mind learning something. I don't mind learning something. But that's how I feel. I feel like if the parenting is on point with everybody like it's supposed to be, when no, I wouldn't be in this situation when none of our children be doing that. But back to the dude Nick Will done. You say was you found guilty of a felony? Yes, I was found guilty of a felony. I was found guilty and sentenced to life in prison at the age of 13 years old for a felony. 13. Now, and I was, but what was my action? You still ain't told me my action. In some cases, some parents can be dysfunctional and make the child dysfunctional, but I've seen parents with great parents because they had some type of other influence in their life. In some cases, like you said, it can be another child influencing your child to turn bad. What I'm saying, it's not all cases parents are responsible. Then, so uh, a child who can't make no decisions, who has a guardian, which is you, that do everything for him, is responsible for making itself bad. That's what you trying to say? A child make itself bad? I'm trying to understand this shit now. I'm trying to see do a child make itself bad. Cause I want to know how the hell I made myself bad. Cause I ain't appreciate this shit. I need to unbad me. I need to unbad me. Say, but nowadays all kids are exposed to a lot of things they shouldn't have even in school, on TV, everything else. So when you say responsible, you might as well say the word. You get it. I said that in the video. I swear I said that in the video. It's the whole society in its total. It's everything. I said that. Salute to you for that, because I said exactly that. You seem like a cool dude, but making excuses after excuse for your own actions is not helping you. What action have I made, sir? You keep telling me of an action. Prove something that I have done that warranted this type of incarceration, this perpetual incarceration. What have I done at 13 years old to warrant this perpetual incarceration? So don't keep telling me something that you just make an assumption. Now tell me what have I done. I'm trying to. What action did you see? That's what I'm saying. Now you assuming shit. Don't if you don't have no if you don't have no proof of something, don't go to assuming shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you go to assuming shit, you go to throwing shit all out of whack. You know what I'm saying? You're letting somebody else influence your opinion about me, and you telling me that's the reason why I'm upset. I'm making excuses for myself and I'm doing it. If I committed a crime, sir, the fuck I'm gonna be right here crying for? I'm a grown ass man. I ain't never did shit and wouldn't be, yeah, I did it. You know what I'm saying? Consequences I understand. What the fuck I'm gonna be sitting here crying for, not willing to deal with the consequences of something? You need to know the facts of my case and the facts of these situations before you put your 2 cents in. You know what I'm saying? You need to do that first, sir, and then maybe you'll see the thing a little clearer. First of all, as a mother, a child brain is not even fully developed. Even at the age of 16 or 17, lots of people think they are because they know math or science exactly. Mentally, they still growing exactly. And so I feel where you coming from on the age part. You should have never went to prison at that age of anything. They should have had gave you counsel. But they was willing to give it to the white kid. They were willing to give it to the, and they did give it to the white kid. You know what I'm saying? They say the AJC, the Atlanta Journal Constitution, you can go look it up. It was in the opinion section that was being opinion by a columnist. I want to say her name was Cynthia Tucker or something like that. I want to say that was her name. And she say she vilified me in the worst way. This a black woman too, ugly as hell too. But she vilified me in the worst way. She say the bed that they was gonna put Jonathan Miller in, somebody that y'all convicted of killing, you know for a fact he killed him right now. You know what I'm saying? Say those beds for the little bees of the world and give Jonathan Miller some counseling. Get a white boy some counseling. Send me to prison though, but get a white boy some counseling. You ain't got no proof that I did shit, but you got fact that that white boy did it. You know what I'm saying? But send me to prison and send him to counseling. They had it backwards. You know what I'm saying? They had that shit backward though. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna cry about nothing, Mr. Nick. We ain't never crying about nothing. We all if we crying about something. You better believe we been wrong somewhere, sir. You know what I'm saying? And not only me, it's a lot of people that sitting in prison for nothing. It's a lot of people. A lot of them. Some of them got sex offenses, you know what I'm saying, from way back in the 70s that white people committed. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas fighting to get out. All type of shit. I ain't the only one. So that shit happens. Uh, Mr. Nick, well done. Well done. That shit happens, sir. Now, if you ain't had none of the black experience, then you know what I'm saying, I don't know what to tell you, but if you done seen the black experience, then this shit happens, sir. It happened to our community a lot. If you of any other race or anything, you know. Cause you got to be talking like, God damn, you ain't did nothing. Nigga, no. Fuck. Nigga crying on the screen. You know what I'm saying? But we still physically free. But you know what I'm saying, when it comes to dealing with society, I'm still incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would have voted Nick well done ass up out of here. But nah, man, we gonna keep it real, man. Hey, everybody being, man, Big B be on the move, man. I've been putting the book together, man. We dropping that thing March the 8th, man. Dead at 13, untold little Big B story, man. I'm telling you how it goes. Everything I been through, my mindset, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no chat GPT words, ain't no nothing. I sat my time down and wrote my book. All me, all fat, all my life. Ain't nobody influence my words or anything. Man, be on the lookout for that, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to catch up. They're trying to catch on, John. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Make the best of the life I got left and try not to let none of these juveniles that's out there, you know what I'm saying, that y'all tend to think, you know, that tend to feel like nobody ain't paying no attention to them like I did, you know what I'm saying, to end up in the situation like I did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm here to be a little hope for them, man. Inspiration, deterrent, show them what not to do. Cause y'all niggas ain't gonna do it. Y'all niggas ain't gonna do it. Y'all niggas gonna keep the cycle going. Somebody gotta break the chain. That motherfucker got to be me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas ain't gonna do it. Facts. Dead at 13, man. We at it. Live. Book signing. And in my birthday. And it gonna be doing Ramadan too. So, you know, I'm gonna be modest with it though. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna. But yeah, man. How everybody been doing though? Somebody talk to me. Let me know where them bankers at, man. Where them bankers been on, man? You know what I'm saying? Plug me in, fill me in. What it been going on the yard? Yeah, I'm ready for Ramadan. I'm ready. Ready to get closer to Allah, man. You know what I'm saying? Get as many barricades as I can get, you know what I'm saying? Trying to just please a lot, man. That's all. That's it. Oh yeah, merch on the way, everything. Keep your head up, B. You're not alone in the world. Even people that have never faced prison is still facing it in other ways. So help pray, keep praying and stay out the way. That's all. But guess what though, Candy Too Love? I want to stay out the way, but I got to get in the way to try to get close to some of these young niggas. But I got to. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay out the way, but I seen a meme where it was a girl on YouTube where I seen, and she was like, when when God choose you, it ain't no joke. Say when God choose you, it ain't no joke. Say it gonna be hard, gonna make you question shit, and it gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel like you in harm's way. You know what I'm saying? But when God choose you, that shit different. That shit hit different. You know what I'm saying? Of all the people that locked up in the Georgia Department of Correction, and it did many. All the people locked up in the Georgia Department of Correction, you know what I'm saying? They decided to reach in and grab me. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that was in there doing behavior was 20 times better than mine. You know what I'm saying? But they reached in there and picked me. You know what I'm saying? They reached in there and picked me. Yeah, I got to get in their way, Candy Too Sweet. I was too low. I got to get in their way. I got to. You know what I'm saying? I can't get out the way. God sent me. I'm in their way. I got to go save some people. You know what I'm saying? That's it right there. We rehabilitating outside the prison environment. That's what we do. We banking hope, man. We bank on the justice system, man. And if y'all don't understand rehabilitate, man, if y'all don't understand rehabilitate, man, let me break it down to you. I know how to sell dope. I go to jail. Prison say they finna rehabilitate me from selling dope. But the only thing prison do is put me in there with some more niggas that sell dope. He tell me how he was moving them. He tell me how he was moving them. He tell me what he did to cut it up. He tell me what he did to goddamn go get them for a lower price or whatever. You rehabilitate my skills, making me a better criminal as opposed to the less to offend. So when I get out, you have rehabilitated the bullshit that got me locked up. Now I'm trying to put this shit on a higher scale. So now I'm a better criminal, which you gonna catch me at the end of the day if I don't get out fast enough. You gonna catch me anyway. So now you just made me a better criminal. So I don't wanna be rehabilitated. You know what I'm saying? I don't wanna rehabilitate the skills that I already know, which is selling dope, robbing, stealing. I don't want to rehabilitate those skills. So I want to habilitate some skills, which create some new ones, which is I want to expose myself to a different environment, which is why I brought my black ass to California, 3,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? I want to educate myself. You know what I'm saying? And I want to give myself a different environment, bro. Just like different everything. That way I do it. I'm out my comfort zone of the things that I already know. I'm forced to learn and do something different. So now I have habilitated myself. I'm least to offend. You feel me? It makes sense. Nobody understands it though. But it worked for me though. You know what I'm saying? What I mean, stay out the way when it come around. I know what you mean. I just talk shit. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just talk shit. We always out the way. Even when we in the way, we out the way. You know? But yeah, man, this book got my emotions in it, man. This book got everything in it, man. Vulnerability. For example, if somebody on some, but at a store anywhere you at, it ain't got nothing to do with you. That's what I mean by get out the way. Hell no. You know, we all got that intuition. When it's time to go, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? When it's time to get up out that motherfucker, it's time to get up out that motherfucker, boy. For real. And you dead right. I know when to cut. I wish a nigga would. I ain't finna be the nigga trying to be Superman. Get out there. Hey, bro, you know we better than that, man. We supposed to be brothers. These young niggas too happy with that motherfucker. Then them triggers like a hair trick, like a spring of hair now. Just a look and it's over with. So no, I'm not gonna be him. You know what I'm saying? I scream that shit. Hey man, don't do that shit. Don't you do that shit, they gonna get rid of your ass for life. You know what I'm saying? But man, y'all might as well get ready for this shit, cause this shit every day from here on out, man. Like for real. We grinding from here on out, man. Every day. Every day. I'm on them motherfucker like goddamn motherfucker in the studio. I'm here. Make this shit a full-time job, you feel me? Then the only way you gonna get the message out, cause this a new way of the world. That's how slow, well, I ain't gonna say slow, cause I ain't never been slow, but that's how behind I am from fucking 1997 to now. They told me in 2000 the world was gonna end. They said the world was gonna end in 2000, so we looking for what it was, B2K. I mean, what the hell that shit was some K, whatever the shit was, 2K, whatever, it was something like that, NTK or whatever. The world was supposed to end, Y2K. Man, y'all gotta forgive me for that. Yeah, it was Y2K. The world was supposed to end, and I was in the hole. I was in the hole, bro, and I was in Alto State Prison. 1999, boy. I was locked down. I'm scared because I'm thinking, damn, because the news done been saying at 12 o'clock, something about the computers might not switch over, then it gonna be a blackout. Then you got all these goddamn conspiracy theories, talking about goddamn the world from the end. Then you got these people that killing people out in the wilderness and shit, talking about the world coming to an end, all these righteous religious people. I was reading too much shit, so I'm thinking like, damn, we finna die, and I ain't never make it out of prison. Man, I'm sitting in that motherfucker, I'm praying like hell. Man, 12 o'clock hit, didn't then go. So like 1 o'clock, I'm talking about everybody in that motherfucker. So like 1 or 2 minutes out, everybody went to scream, Happy New Year. Yeah, boy. I knew you was from the A. You look familiar, Glenwood. Hell nah, boy. I'm from the west side. I'm from the bluff. Can't mention the bluff without putting a B in it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my partner from Glenwood, couple of my partners or whatever, man. But yeah, man. So the world done advanced so much now, nigga. I can't even. I told y'all when I got out, I didn't even know how to work the motherfucking drink machine. It was a touch screen. I ain't even know the shit was a touch screen. And I will. I ain't even know I'm sitting there like a jackass. Steady goddamn like hit where the drink come out at. Motherfucker had to tell me what to do. You know what I'm saying? So they sent a bill for 40 law fuck a nigga up, boy, but I'm finna get this shit back, boy. I'm finna get this shit right. Y'all better get ready to see this black ugly ass face, boy, cause I'm finna be on that motherfucker every day. I gotta get this shit out there. I'm finna be on this motherfucker every single day. If I ain't on that motherfucker every day, some circumstances that won't allow it. But man, yeah, y'all get ready, man. Big B from the bluff, man.